Hey guys, if you sell, you lose. I always wanted to do that. Hey everyone, in this episode, I'm talking about my debut book, If You Sell, You Lose. I'm going to be talking about where to find it, who should read it, and exactly what did I put in this book. I tell you guys, I've talked about this in a couple other episodes so far, but this book took 2 years to put together, and it's a combination of examples, personal experience, and everything that I have learned in the world of digital marketing and branding put together. This is based on my experience and things that we have done day to day in digital marketing. This book is designed for small business owners, people trying to build their personal brands and influencers, marketers, digital marketers, students of marketing in school right now, anyone that's thinking about taking up entrepreneurship and building the business of their dreams. It's also for the CEOs and marketing directors, anybody who's looking to build their brand of their business around a philosophy of value. Since I got into the world of digital marketing, I have done so much research and I've scrolled through so many feeds on all the platforms. We've tested them out. We've made a ton of content. We've done it for clients. I've done it for myself. And the overwhelming variable of all brands and influencers that we have seen succeed, what they all do is provide value in their marketing and in the content that they're providing out. All of the biggest brands do the same thing. And what I observed was seeing a lot of smaller businesses and people trying to start out building social media audience. They were doing the opposite. They were going out on social media and they were constantly selling. They were constantly putting out content about their products and services and where to buy it and what to do. And by doing that, they were de-ranking their content and they weren't building an audience, and all of the hard work that they were putting into their online presence was going to waste. That's when I knew I had to write this book, and I had to call it If You Sell, You Lose. Now, to clarify the title really quickly, If You Sell, You Lose does not mean I don't want you to sell. I want you to sell your products, I want you to build your brand, but I want you to do it the right way without shortcuts. That means you're going to implement a subconscious inbound touchpoint cycle in your marketing where you're providing more value, building an audience, and then having them trust you so that when the timing's right, they're ready to buy your product. Before I talk about what's in the book, I wanted to say thank you to everyone that helped make this book a reality. To my team, the writers, graphic designers that helped me put this together, thank you so much. To my mentors and clients who helped me along the way and allowed us to gain an understanding in this industry, I thank you as well. Now, what's in the book? Let's go right into it right now. I start this book by talking about my experience, talking about my light bulb moment when everything changed, and it happened when I owned a landscaping company early on in my career. I'm not going to spoil anything for you guys. I want you to read that chapter because it's a chapter that means a lot to me, but it's really early in the book, and it goes through where I really figured out that value was everything, and if you're just going out there and pitching prices, you're going to lose. Then early in the book, I talk about those touch point cycles I just talked about. We talk about the top 2 goals of digital marketing. We talk about creating and correcting, which I mention in a lot of my videos, which is just about making lots of content and then correcting, because audiences are learning way faster than marketers are. And it's up to us to keep up with them and their needs and how they want their content presented. Then I talk about the content map and having the website in the middle of it, validating your content online and how to do it. Then I talk about digital artistry, which is my concept of value, taking the principles of art and applying it to what provides value to an audience. Those 3 things come down to engaging emotions, solving problems, and telling stories, and it creates this triangle with value in the middle. If you can apply those things to your content in your digital marketing, that's where you are going to go through and provide that value to your audience. After that, I go into prioritizing needs, because digital marketing is hard and we don't always have the resources that we want. And finally, we get into things like the extinction of businesses, examples, talking about ROI, and when you're chasing ROI, what effect that has on your digital marketing. At the end of the book, I talk about what digital marketing is going to take, how much effort you're going to have to put in it, and good old-fashioned hard work, how that's going to translate to you building your audience. I did my best in this book to talk from my perspective and give as many examples as possible. This book is part theory, it also is very practical, it also gives you a lot of tips on what to do to help extend your reach and build more content. I would say it's a hybrid between a very tactical marketing book and a marketing textbook, somewhere in between. One of the things I really wanted to add was at the end of each chapter, I wanted to have a place for notes. I wanted you to be able to deep dive, and I wanted you to be able to relate this book to your business or to your personal brand and do a kind of deep dive at the end of each chapter to see how it can apply to your business. Finally, guys, this book is available on Amazon right now as paperback and ebook, and I'm going to put the links below in the description. Go take a look. I really think you guys are going to get value from this. It includes what I talk about in all my YouTube videos, and it is an overall philosophy that's going to help you build your audience. At the end of the day, we are all looking to sell more products, and I'll say it again, I mean, value is always going to equal value. That's a marketing approach that's never going to change. It's on the book, I've written it in multiple spots. It's the one quote I use the most. You need your audiences to trust you, to feel like they know you, to be authentic, and then give them value where they keep looking at your content over and over again. Only then are you going to build a business and a brand that's top of mind, that every time you release content or put out a new product, everyone wants to buy it. All right, now let's close out this episode by me making a promise to you. I am not going to do call to actions about my book at the end of every episode. I am not going to talk about it in every episode and every piece of content I put out. I am going to live by this philosophy. However, I will mention the book when it's relevant, and I will put out the occasional inbound touchpoint that goes as part of my touchpoint cycle and the content strategy that I'm putting together to give you guys as many digital marketing, branding, and marketing tips as possible throughout my content. From you guys, I want honest feedback on the book, on the philosophy, on all my content, on every episode. Put it in the comments below. Leave me reviews. Do whatever it takes so that I can keep improving for you. Together, we will continue to create and correct, have fun, and keep learning in this ever-changing industry of digital marketing. And finally, thank you, my followers. You're engaging, you're commenting, you're on this journey with me. That means the world to me. I love you guys, and I can't wait to see what we can do together. All right, guys, that's it for this episode. I hope to see you guys in the next one. And I'm just so happy that this is finally out. Go take a look on Amazon. I hope you're gonna like it. That's all for now. All right, guys, end of the video. In the end annotations, I'm in Jasper, Canada right now. I'm shooting a whole bunch of content about my book, as well as some other YouTube content, some of my other digital tip videos. I hope you guys enjoy the next couple videos that I'm putting out over the next couple weeks. There's gonna be a lot beside these rivers, the mountains, the trees. It's fall, the leaves are changing color. I hope you guys enjoy the content. I hope I do a good job. Stay tuned.